It's lovely to be able to join together to celebrate our Gold Eco Church Award. We're the first church in the diocese to gain a Gold Eco Church Award. We started our eco-church journey when the Reverend Lorna Bradley was curate here, and she started to work with people here at this church and other churches in the LMA to see whether we could proceed with the Eco-Church Award scheme and work first of all towards a Bronze Award. One of the things we looked at from the very beginning was the churchyard, and as you can see, it's a beautiful place. It is very peaceful, and people come here and they sit on this seat and they can just contemplate and enjoy the beauty of the world around them. We decided to leave part of the churchyard as a wild area, and so we have left an area of the churchyard wild for flowers, but also for insects and invertebrates and small mammals. The Bronze Award was fairly straightforward to do. The Silver Award was a bit more hard work, so we had to start putting in various things. There is a little home for the hedgehog. We have a hedgehog here in the churchyard, which we're very pleased about. And there are also various things for the bugs, bug hotels, and just recently a pond has been made out of a Belfast sink, and that has been set up too. So we're excited to see what kind of wildlife we're going to find in the pond as it matures a little bit. We looked at our lifestyle as a church community, the kind of products that we use to clean, for example. So we have now gone on to just using eco-friendly products. We have a church hall here, so sometimes we serve food, and so everything now has gone over to eco-friendly products that we're using. For the Gold Award, there were more challenges again, because we had to do a 360-degree carbon footprint of the church, and this involved looking at not just the energy that we use to heat and light the building, but also how people travel to the church and what their carbon footprint is, what kind of cars they have even, and how that affects the carbon footprint of the church, how much photocopying we do, what kind of paper we use. All these kinds of things went into the survey, so it was quite detailed. And we also produced a land management plan for the churchyard with tasks throughout the year. But it's very worthwhile, especially when you get to see things all around you and get to experience the peace of the churchyard.
We're all so thrilled and delighted that we've had this Gold Award, but the enthusiasm and bringing people together has just been wonderful. It's sort of, helped to bring the church alive again, and hopefully in achieving this, we're going to encourage people in the community and other churches, of course, to have a go, really, because the benefits, are fantastic.
But it doesn't just end here, does it?
Oh no, definitely not.
What have we got to look forward to?
Well, we have had several surveys in the churchyard. So during the summer, we took part in the big butterfly count, and we encouraged many of our church members to take part at home in their gardens and in the countryside around. We've also had a survey of small mammals and other things that we can find in the churchyard. And last Sunday we had a survey of fungi, and that was really interesting. And we even found one that was quite rare and has been on the red list, so we're very excited about that. And we're also planning to put solar panels on the roof of the church. We've been looking at our electricity supply, and we have had a faculty for putting the panels in. We're just waiting now to get the planning permission so we can go ahead.
Now, you're the first to get to this gold level. What would be your advice to other churches and LMAs if they're thinking about this but haven't quite had the courage to, bite the bullet?
Well, I'd say have a go. I would say start small. As Dewi Sant said, he's so often quoted, "Gwnewch y pethau bychan," do the little things. So don't be daunted by the survey. Don't think you've got to try for gold immediately. Try for bronze, do the little things, make changes, and encourage people to make changes to their own lifestyles too, because that's part of what it's all about, educating others and getting the community involved. We're hoping to get families from Plant Dewi involved next summer. We're planning to put raised beds in the churchyard and get them growing things, vegetables and things that they can take home. So getting more people involved, and get your local schools involved. See who else is interested in conservation in your local area and involve them as well. And then you'll have a good start.